According to the World Health Organization, vector-borne diseases account for more than 17% of all infectious diseases internationally, causing more than 700,000 deaths every year. Mosquitoes are the dominant carrier of such diseases, with 219 million cases of malaria alone between 2019 and 2020, resulting in more than 400,000 deaths. Economically, the US Centre for Disease Control estimates the direct cost of illness, treatment, and premature death to be at least $12 billion per year, and the cost in lost economic growth is many more times than that. For people like Prem Kumar Vislawath, the fight against malaria and dengue fever is a very personal one, affecting his family and his community.
So I've been living from my childhood next to a lake, and my parents stay near the lake. So whenever I visit my parents' house in last 4 or 5 years, I've been continuously getting notice that there have been mosquito menace. Wherever there's a water body, there is water hyacinth or the water stagnation happens. So wherever the water stagnant happens, they become a good haven for the mosquitoes to breed, and those cause all this malaria and dengue in the cities like Hyderabad, Mumbai or Delhi.
Across India, vast waterways infested with the thick growth of water hyacinths help propagate a disease that puts over 1 billion people at risk. The work of clearing these waterways is also backbreaking, requiring crews of people to enter the contaminated water and toil for many hours for little result, particularly when getting to the centre of each lake, and therefore the problem can take weeks. So Prem and his team decided to find another solution.
We first got offered, I safeguard the sanitation workers not to get into the water because they've been going through a lot of contagious diseases. So that's where we started building a custom drone to automate the activity, what they were doing offline with a manual kind of a thing. So when we started introducing Marut ZAP, we were able to cover 1 meter, 2 meters height evenly every nook and corner of the lake, and we were able to cover the lake in less than a day, where they used to take 4 to 5 weeks. In a nutshell, where 300 man-hours they used to take, we were able to do it in less than 1 day in 1/15 of a cost. In the March 2019, we did our first trial in one of the lake in Gachibowli area, and based on the feasibility studies and everything, we were able to reduce the 60% of a mosquito larvae post the drone activity what we did.
But Prem and his team didn't stop there. They had a goal not just to clear the lakes, but to build a solution that holistically managed the problem going forward.
Marut drones has 3 solutions, where eradication of mosquito larvae through drones, and collecting the mosquito species and providing insights through IoT and AI, and doing the predictive analytics and the mosquito management and disease management through an AI platform. With the drones and IoT device, we do the surveillance activities. Through surveillance, we're able to understand where in the locality, where exactly the breeding point, and where are the sources where the breeding is happening. Once we identify the breeding site and breeding point, introduce IoT device and get the real-time data. So it's an integration of a drone and IoT for the surveillance activity to the platform to get enough data. Through IoT device, we get the data every 5 seconds to a platform. The platform showcases the high risk, medium risk, and low risk areas. And through the data, we do the predictive analytics, and we give critical, non-critical alerts to the locality and to the municipality so that they could do the interventions offline in a given location.
For the sake of the local community, it's important to understand which vector-borne diseases, carried only by females, are most prevalent and where. So the IoT devices used to trap the mosquitoes also provide data on gender and breed to further target which insects are carrying malaria or dengue fever. This information is then passed to local authorities and healthcare workers to make them more aware of the disease risk so they can make more informed decisions.
Through IoT surveillance device, we trap mosquitoes using the attractants which smells like a bloodworm kind of a smell. And mosquitoes come near and they get trapped and go into the collection box. And through IR sensors, we collect wind beat frequencies and send to a platform. Based on the wind beat frequencies and the machine learning, we are able to know at a given location what sort of a population, what sort of a density, if it's a male or female, or what sort of a disease is prevailing in that given location. And we're able to map and tell a granular mosquito-prone or dengue-prone or malaria-prone areas. Whenever they get any kind of increase in density, increase in outbreak of a disease, they get alerts. Then it is helpful for them pinpointly understand the given location and to address it.
Today, as Marut Drones goes from strength to strength, Prem and his team are now broadening their focus to tackle other intractable problems.
We continuously want to innovate and build the drone interventions solutions for the most persisting problems present around us and contribute to the health and well-being to all. Climate change is happening, a lot of forest loss and the forest fires are happening throughout the world and throughout the country. And in India, we have a lot of deforestation happening in the forest areas. To bridge the gap, we introduced the seedcopter for increasing the scalable forestation. So where a swarm of drones used to plant 1 lakh trees per day. So we're able to identify the survival rate, the height and canopy after 6 months, after 1 year, after 2 years. So in a glance, what we're trying to do, we are automating the planting process with a data-driven. So healthcare transportation through road, there are a lot of ambulances, there are a lot of medical deliveries by road, and majority of terrain is a problem. With the helicopter, we're trying to bridge that gap of the accessibility through air. Through air mobility, we could able to reduce 30% or 40% of time, and we're able to provide blood, vaccine, diagnostic samples, and long-term medicines in a shortest time than what the time takes by road. And we want to continuously innovate and build solutions, and it's just a starting step for building more such solutions. Through Marut drones, we have built technologies which can be scalable not only in India, outside India. So a good amount of requests we've been getting it from Africa, US, Thailand, and all the tropical countries. And the whole motive is to build a sustainable and long-lasting technologies which can scale and which can solve the most persisting problem. I'm really excited where this technology can go in the future.
As Prem and his team have proven, drone technology, when combined with insights and real-time management and enabled by artificial intelligence and machine learning, can help the fight against vector-borne diseases across India and soon the rest of the world.